quickly here without warning, but Whimsy has become my middle name. So we've got the full moon today and so many beautiful things going on. It is a glorious day. This is a day of collective connectivity. This is a day where our hearts on a collective scale are open. We're connecting with what is within our spirit. That's Leo. And we have this amazing square from the sun to Uranus. There is so much energy that's available with this. Oh my God. Oh my God. I hope it is an aspect to something. My sun's at 28 degrees Leo. Sun's at 27 degrees today, opposing the moon. Anything that you have between 25 and 30 degrees, you are set for an energetic power surge. There is so much going on in terms of what can be understood, what is pierced through. The bolts of lightning that come with this kind of full moon are life-changing. The epiphanies that you can come to. Full moons are about seeing the light. This is one of the most starkly honest, a werewolf moments that we can have. Opposing the sun in Leo, that is our heart. That is what is in our heart. It's what we want. It's what we would do if we weren't getting paid for it. It's how we choose to enjoy ourselves. It's romance. It's love. It's fun and games. It's such a beautiful lunation with Uranus involved. The breakthroughs are numerous and they are extraordinary. Extraordinary. You can see what's outside of your ego. You can see with an objective view what something is. And this is what breaks toxic karmic cycles. This is what breaks soul contracts, is seeing the light. Seeing too much. Seeing so much that you cannot go back. You cannot return. The awareness of what you do and what you are is so great that you cannot fall back asleep. This is one that when you awaken, you will stay awake because you are changed. This is a life-changing epiphany that you can come to, because who you think you are and what you want to be, why you do what you do, all of this comes flooding to the surface, and it gives us a chance to go back. It gives us a chance to say, I'm not doing this again. I'm going back to square one, and I am not doing this again. I'm going back to square one, and it's going to be a different kind of square. I'm not going in circular patterns anymore. The heart chakras are opening. Leo is the heart. It's what we choose. It's not what we have to do. It's what we choose. If we're really honest about what we want, who we are, if we know what's within our heart, the whispers of our soul, we can choose what fills our hearts with love, what we're devoted to. We have the chance to choose ourself and to choose love over fear. And those who choose fear, they're not coming with us into the new paradigm. They've judged themselves. They didn't choose themselves. They don't know themselves. They won't be part of the wave. But for those who have eyes to see and hearts to feel, if it's kindness, and not cruelty, that you have to offer, this is your moment. This is the liftoff into the germination period of the new paradigm. There are so many feminine figures out there. Even if you're a feminine in a masculine body, it doesn't matter. There's so many feminine figures that have struggled over the past year and who will continue to struggle over the next couple years at least, because we are changing the way we relate to each other. We're changing the way that we love ourselves. We're changing the way that we love each other by being free. By being free to choose. There's so much power available when you are not wasting your life force and your energy on plutonic, karmic, toxic patterns and people. It's a waste. And we learn who really loves us. We learn who really, really loves us. Because we love ourselves first. And those who love themselves, they can join you. Those who don't, they'll find what works for them they'll find their match. They'll find their match. They'll find what suits them. And we go to a better place. that suits us all. A place where lack, resentment, that's not the base of the pyramid. We see everything differently. Everything. We come to see that there's far more to reality than meets the eye. And what's behind the physical. We understand energetics. We come to understand how the psychology and nutrition and human relationships, how these all work together and intertwine to make or break us as a human family. So there's a unity that is being born. It's in the germinating phases, but it's happening. And over just the next years, even just the next 4 years, this unity within the individual, the ability to be honest, the ability to be vulnerable, the ability to be straight with yourself and therefore others, that bleeds out to create a different world, a different expectation about what life should offer us, what it can offer us. So this is a boost in the Uranian, a transit of Pluto. This is something that sets up individuals who have found liberty and honesty and connection within themselves to become the embryonic leaders of the new paradigm. We have new leadership, new lion hearts, new emperors and empresses coming to power at this time. Because they are connected enough to source, to hear the call, to hear the voice, and to respond to their purpose. They will hear it, and they will know, and they will go. There's so much to be grateful for. The alchemy is almost complete. It's almost complete. There's so much to be grateful for. And that's all there is. That's what Pisces, the end of it all. Yesterday's and the day before, that beautiful in conjunction to Neptune. That's what it shows us. That's all there is. There's just the love and the compassion and the unity and the togetherness. That's what it all ends up at with Neptune and in Pisces. And then it comes into form in Aries. But it all begins in the imagination. It all begins with a dream. It all begins with an ideal. And we can have our ideals. We can bring those into reality. That is the best use of Neptune. He's loosely in conjunct to this event. To see what could be, it's not here yet. It seems kind of crazy even. But maybe if we believe and we work together, it can become real. So many wishes come true this month. So many wishes come true. We just had the Lionsgate portal. And now we have one of the biggest werewolf moments that we can have. And it helps get us on the right track with our heart and get right with our soul and race to get what it is that really makes us happy. After all, nothing happens slowly with Uranus. Be ready for lightning bolt moments. You'll have them over the next 2 weeks. We just had the Sun meet with Mercury yesterday. And that is bringing information in, clues, bits and pieces that we're going to sit on. We're going to sit on it. We're going to keep collecting, thinking. When Mercury goes forward again and reaches 28 degrees, this is when we'll have all the bits and pieces. Clarity will start to come in very, very quickly. So we have a lot of epiphanies, coming to God moments, powerful endings, powerful insights. And then we gain momentum when it comes to putting it all in order and making sense of it all, processing it, and being able to apply it. When Mercury gets to Virgo, bitches, that's when we apply it. That's when we put it to practice. We start practicing what it is that we learned and what it is that we preach. Keep putting yourself first. Choose what's on your heart. Do not choose what comes from guilt, fear, external sources. That's not you. So you'll never have what you really want. And we have what we really want. Going into the new paradigm, it's a paradigm of abundance, love, health, and connection. I'll leave you with that. I'll see you soon.